It's back to more of the Business Edge on V1370.
Welcome back, everyone, to the Business Edge. And this week's topic, handling yourself during the tyranny of the urgent. I also want to let everyone know, if you need help with your accounting services, please call me, Angie Huffman of HFS Associates, at 410-256-9700. And if you're looking for a career in accounting, give me a call for that as well. Jody, what any parting thoughts do you have for us?
There's really two thoughts. Both of them come down to awareness. Okay. The first piece is this really big picture awareness on what you're trying to create. That's like that vision that's out there. It's what you want your business to look like, what you want your job to look like, what kind of manager you want to be, what kind of leader you want to be or business owner you want to be. And that's your guiding light that's out there. And when you know what that is, then honing your awareness on the right now. And is what I choose right now going to take me closer to that or further away from that? And when you have those two awarenesses really well developed, you're going to make huge headway in getting rid of this tyranny of the urgent, because you're going to be dealing with what's important and you're going to be moving towards that bigger vision you have for yourself.
Okay. And of course, all of us want to move closer to that vision.
And if you do, I would be happy to help you do that.
Right. So Jody, how do we find you?
Again, you can contact me at my website, which is www.jodyhume.com, Jody with an I, Hume. You can also give me a call at 410-444-1660.
And I do have to say one more time about Jody that she definitely is the most qualified executive coach I've ever met. There's been a whole trend of a lot of people going into that line of work. They're calling themselves executive coaches, life coaches, and so forth. And then, not to be, facetious or demeaning, but a lot of them, when you hear about their personal lives or the things they go through, and maybe I knew too much as their accountant at times, but it's like, okay, and why do you get to coach people? Because they don't have their own life together. But you have it all together. You have two small children. You're still juggling a part-time day job while you're growing this business. I've watched you grow over the years in knowing you, and you always.
And I sing in a band.
And you sing in a band, yeah. So, you have this very well-balanced life. And I know at times it doesn't feel that way. Yeah. But you are definitely an example people can learn from. So I really do want to tell people that if you need some guidance, some coaching, definitely call Jody. And if you need help with your accounting, again, I can't stress enough. I think one thing that came out of this was making sure that we help our clients to develop the right behaviors.
Absolutely.
Yours is in helping us learn to manage our time and our own behaviors. But for me, it's helping my clients to realize not to develop good behaviors around their financial accounting. And if they are waiting until October 1st of the following year to pull together their business results, I allow them to, quote unquote, get away with that because I rise to the occasion and take care of their needs. I am not helping them. I am doing them a disservice because they really needed to know all through the previous year exactly where they were at every moment so that they can make good financial decisions regarding their business. And if you don't know until October 15th whether you had a profit or loss, it's not of the following year, that now you're 3/4 of the way through the current year. How are you going to fix whatever you've been doing all along? And so you've given me a really good awareness of that. And it's something I know. It's something I preach all the time.
Well, the important thing to remember is that by saying no right now, what you're training them to do in the moment has a bigger impact on their lives, too. And sometimes it's that tough love that they need. So.
Yes, giving them that tough love so that they can hopefully, learn their lesson and work with me on a more regular basis so I can help them be successful. I can't help them fix any bad financial decisions that they made on October 15th that they made in 2006.
And one quick other thought we didn't touch on, but when you say no and model, a lot of times if people are living their lives on an urgent one of those rabbit wheel things or
Right.
gerbil wheels. It's because they don't know how to say no. So when you say no in a very confident, non-emotionally charged way, you model that behavior for them. They realize it's not as big a deal as it is, and then they get to learn from that and maybe take that into their lives.
Right.
It's usually a skill they need as well. So.
Right. Yes. Well, thank you. And again,
Thanks for having me.
Yes. Thank you, Jody. I really liked having you here on the show.